look, it's to get a big brand to be your partner and partner with us in the town and NC State. It's a privilege, and we're really fortunate. And the whole part of this business is to bring engagement and get people involved, and having something where a company of this size, of this kind of success, puts their name along with you. I think we're really it's a privilege.
With all the renovations being made and also the building of the development of all the further plans that the city has, does this help you grow not only the brand of the Hurricanes, but maybe even, there's always been talk of bringing baseball to Raleigh?
Yeah, I think the more we all do collectively, right, to improve the economics, the number of people, the interest in our town, and I think that's good for everyone, and I think that helps with goals like that. So I think this is an important part of that whole process.
When you look at the development, obviously, how important was to get those rights to the whole package of deals that you have here? And what are you looking forward to? We saw at least phase one that might be developed out there. What are you looking forward to the most out of that package?
I think it's more just, when you drive up, other than the game, there's no reason to be excited. And it'd be great if you thought about this area, the Lenovo Center and the things around it, and it was interesting, right? So I think more than anything, it's just how do we make this experience more interesting besides when we win a game or NC State wins a game.
Tom, when you first got here, did you envision this kind of thing, or did you think this would work in this arena right here, with the entertainment district that's being planned?
Yeah, I think my first thought when I walked up is that's a really big parking lot, right? And that's not really the way the world's moving, right? You're moving towards what we're about to do. And one of the first things I was told is that was always the plan, right? Since they got here, the plan was always to do something. So I don't think this has much to do with me as much as it was just the way it was going to be someday. And really, I probably should have moved it faster, if anything. So I'm just relieved that we're getting started.
Obviously, it was an exciting day between the Lenovo Center being named and day one of training camp for the Hurricanes. How would you rate Eric's job as building this team and getting them ready for the season?
Yeah, he's done great. Look, you don't know till you start playing, but everybody thinks they're going to win right now, right? So you don't know till it's over, but I think we're fine. I think we're in pretty good shape.
Tom, what have other NHL teams told you about their mixed-use districts, whether it's the Red Wings or the Oilers?
It's not really the NHL teams. It's just and it's not just mixed-use districts around an arena, right? It's just in general. The hard part is making sure you get it right? Is people think to come here, and so that's the scary thing about what we're doing next, is just making sure once it's done you don't have regrets, but you try to learn a little bit from what everyone's done. There's nobody they're not here, right? It's not always going to be apples to apples what someone does somewhere else versus what we would do in Raleigh, North Carolina.
What other developments have you seen? I think you mentioned Edmonton, but any others?
I've never been to Edmonton.
Okay.
So I look at less around the specific arenas and more just what works in different areas, like what's the right mix of office and retail and restaurants and bars, and what works best here. And that, I think we've been through a lot of iterations to try to figure that out.